Shalom, welcome to Bailey Family Meals. Last account I was told that I sounded like Scar, and now everyone knows why. I simply had to do the British accent and narrate this video. Today we're going to do something a little bit different, and we'd love it if you were to join us. We're going to craft our own form of extreme chicken chipotle, and if you plan on sticking round, then we'll get cooking right away. We're going to begin by firing up the grill and starting with a few chicken breasts. Chicken breasts because beef was far too expensive. We're going to follow it closely with bell peppers of a variety of colors, onto some onions followed closely by pineapples imported all the way from Uruguay, aka the can. Now we're going to close this down while we go inside and create our basting sauce. For the sauce, we're going to start with the regular dipping salsa, mild or hot, it's preference really. We're going to add a splash of olive oil, followed by some El Paso taco seasoning. A pinch of pink salt completes the mixture. Now we're going to combine our ingredients and take it back to the grill, where it will be administered. Now I feel it extremely necessary to note that you can't over-season all of the individual components going into this already extremely flavorful taco. You want an explosion when you first taste it, but you want a contained explosion, if that makes sense. Anyways, we're going to go back inside, where we're going to start crafting our beans. We're going to start with 3 part red kidney bean and 1 part black bean. After we turn the fire on underneath it, we'll add a little bit of hydration, about a 1/4 cup of water, a whole can of diced tomatoes. Then we corrupt the whole thing and add soy sauce, a little more of our El Paso taco seasoning. Now I also feel it important to note that if the mix winds up a little bit wet in the beginning, it's nothing to stress over, it'll dry up. Don't be such a wet blanket. Eventually you should wind up with something that looks more or less like this. After which we'll add about half a diced onion more, then leave it on low heat to simmer for about 5 to 10 minutes until it thickens. Now on to our guaca sauce. We're going to start with about 4 fresh avocado, take the reprimanding from the director himself and also the master chef who has ordained all clean recipes since the beginning of time, and really I have no idea what he's saying. Secondly, we'll add a 1/4 diced onion, followed by olive oil and lemon. To complete our mix, we need to add a bit of our trusty pink salt and black pepper. Now we make like this is the yearly tax rate and crush it. Sorry. Now back out to the grill to see how things are going there. Since we're here, it's time to baste our chicken in our tasty Edam sauce for the second time, and no, I didn't mention it before, but we don't actually want to coat the vegetables in the same sauce that we do the chicken. Their flavor needs to stand alone. Now that our chicken and vegetables are beautifully blanched, FYI burnt, we will commence to mincing our ingredients. Okay, perhaps not mincing, but cutting them small enough so that they can fit in a taco shell alongside other ingredients comfortably. You'll see what I mean in just a moment. Now that we've done slicing through all of our ingredients, it's finally time to prepare our taco shell. So we're going to preheat our pan and use a hilariously oversized taco shell, the sort of which you can usually find at your local Mexican grocery, assuming you have one. And the idea here is not to cook the taco shell, we're only trying to warm it and make it more pliable, easier to work with, less likely to break. No, or else more likely to break. We'll find out in just a moment. Anyway, we're layering sour cream with some of our guaca sauce to begin our layering process. Then some of our soy sauce, corrupted Mexican beans, and our marinated grilled chicken and vegetables. Remember, this is an extreme chicken chipotle, which means we go the whole 9 yards with iceberg lettuce and our charred pineapple. Gently now. Sriracha is required in any case, and we desire tomatoes. Last but most certainly not least, we apply an embarrassing amount of sharp cheddar cheese. Now we'll just roll the whole thing up and, well, it seems so very easy on the telly. I'm afraid I haven't got the hang of it. Let's see, just roll it. There we are. After we've come to grips with our plight and crisis of how to correctly roll chicken chipotle, we should wind up with something that looks more or less like this. Closed on both sides with no holes for things to drop out of when we go to roast it. Now we're going to reheat our pan and dab it in coconut oil in attempts to appeal to this dish's fruitier side of charred pineapple. In goes the chipotle until golden brown on all sides. Out goes the chipotle when golden brown on all sides and looks something like this. Now go ahead, let's have a pat on the back as we're about to taste what we've just made. Well, here we are. The extreme chicken chipotle. Yes, this, I should say, shall go down sweet. If I don't survive the flavor impact, I should say, 'twas worth dying for. Well, there we are. The extreme chicken chipotle. Hopefully you've enjoyed our little cooking excursion, and if you'd like to see us cook something else, then the only way we're going to know is if you let us know down in the comment section below. And also, remember to like, subscribe, and share. Give our website a go at baileyfamilyministry.org. Until next time, Shalom.